Hey, what's up, you? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking this video here. I just wanted to bring to your attention something about this thing called tarot, okay? Where to begin? Well, tarot is definitely you can consider it a form of divination, which is just basically telling the future, I guess, horoscoping it. However you want to classify it, I'll leave that on you, okay? But check this out. I watch YouTube, obviously, because I'm on it, right? But I watch it for specific reasons. It's not for my own horoscope, because I am a reader, and I'll just do one on myself if I needed to find out things, right? I do have some favorites that I do follow, of course. You know, we all do, I guess. But as anything, for like a job or even a hobby or whatever, you have to study. You have to learn, right? So I've been learning, you people. I'm going to call you people, okay? I'm going to give a little bit of a description on all of that. Plus, I'm going to kind of cap it off with a story from the Bible, okay? So for people that don't think this is real, there's a big difference between real and fake, and you need to understand this discernment. One, tarot is guidance. It's not advice. It is not suggestions. It is not an obligation. So what I'm finding is that there are a lot of people that become codependent on this kind of energy exchange. And that is not good. That could lead to some serious issues, right? So, let's get back to these other tarot card readers, right? They are, I'm just going to say it, they're what the Bible calls an abomination, right? Those are the divinators. Those are the ones that use the crystal balls and all these other kind of tools to give you your message. But they give you your message every single day. Every day. Now, I have some subscribers that have been going through it. And so, when they get the readings, they're very appreciative, because obviously I'm that accurate, but it's the energy that I'm picking up. I don't need to use runes, and I don't need to use all these other things, because I'll tell you why when I get to that story about the Bible, okay? So these soothsayers will entice you with this clickbait shit. And it's all over the place. It's just disgusting. I get appalled. I fell for it many times myself. It's like being catfish, but watching videos, and that's just bogus for one. So for y'all that do that, you're fired. Fired. Go home. Take a nap. You can't be corrupting the people for your own benefit. Now these soothsayers, that's a different story. That's something they're gonna pull you into, keep you stuck for their benefit, their selfish reasons, okay? So, to me, it's impossible to collect the collective's energy every day and put out that information. So, some of the tarot readers aren't even using their own discernment. Some of those tarot readers are stalking your social media profile and finding out things about you, and then they're going to put those in their little readings with their little made-up cards and shit, right? Let me make up some cards. That's called intent. So I have to actually think of some things to write down and put on these cards. So where am I going to get that information from? Oh, I'm going to get it from the divine source, right? Bullshit. You don't do that. He don't talk to you every day. Not in depth like that to help others. I'm telling you, it's not the story I will tell you in a minute. So hold on. It's coming. Okay, I'm going to get there. It's completely bogus. So you need to be really careful with this stuff. Okay, and like I said, I'm a studier of my craft. So I definitely made sure that I know who was who, doing what, and how. So, you little tricksters, you little soothsayers, you little devil demons, you witches, you warlocks, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You might be making it right now, but TikTok, I'd be watching the clock. Because what you're doing is wrong to these people, and you know it. But see, a narcissist has no empathy. They just don't care. So you will be scolded by our Father. Right. So enjoy that one. That was a little bit of a warning / guidance, whatever you want to call it. But it's out there for you. I'm going to call you busters. Yeah, I'm going a little gangster today, right? Calling you a buster. Yeah, because you know what's up. You know what's up. You know I ain't even lying. So don't get rowdy with me because, well, it's not a good idea. So let's get back. Okay, so, you know, this energy collecting, this tarot card reading stuff that I do, I take it very seriously, okay? Because a lot of people will say, oh, this is for entertainment purposes only. Well, are you entertained? Because I'm not. This is serious stuff. This is people's lives that we're talking about here, and situations that some of us true talenters pick up on. And we try to help you, okay? So for me, it's never, since I've started this, it's never been an everyday thing. Never. I can't. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I'm not corrupt enough to push it that way. Though I did get tempted. Probably like the first year in. Well, you know, YouTube's still shitting on me, but whatever. When I first started, it was like, oh, you got 3 views in a week. Ooh, that's great. Okay, so I felt like crap because I started this new assignment, this new mission, and then I was obviously studying my craft, and then felt compelled to be, in my ego, a little jealous because I was watching new tarot card readers bust up on the scene, and then be getting like 2,000 views in an hour, and I'm like, holy shit, they kind of suck. But for some reason, they're favored by the platform that we use to promote the videos. So I quickly fell off that because I started doing them. You know, it was like 3 tarot card, you know, zodiac signs in a day. So you do the math for 7 days. No. That would be the soothsayer, that would be the fortune teller, that would be the crook, that would be the witch, that would be the devil's demon. So, if you go way back, you'll see that the pattern is still the same. I break it up because, one, the energy's got to go somewhere. So when I transfer it to you, because you gave it to me to interpret, it has to come back to you for that understanding and that guidance. And if you're still working on a problem, situation, whatever, you're not ready for the next message. Because when you get that next message, you're going to override the first one. It's like knowing the end of the story. It's kind of like knowing the outcome of a movie before you even started watching the movie. So that could change the outcome of your path, your destiny, your watching the movie. So, I'm glad that I get off my chest with that. But here's the proof of what I'm talking about, of the difference between the everydays and then the real legit. In the Bible, there's two main characters that I want to speak about. One, his name was King Balak, B-A-L-A-K, and he was the king of Moab. Now, Moab was, I think, somewhere on the border of Turkey, just before the Jordan River, something like that. I'm recalling my memory. And there's another character called Balaam, B-A-L-A-A-M. Okay, I rebuke them because they're dead, and I'm not trying to summon any kind of 2,500-year-old person, some shit, whatever. I don't know that. The year's off. I'm not exactly correct with that, but I'm just saying, exaggerating. But anyway, this Balaam character was a prophet. Now, that's a whole nother definition I'm not even going to get into, so you Google that if you don't understand what a prophet is. Okay? But there are fake prophets, and there are true prophets. Okay? Now, it says in the Bible that God had talked to this Balaam guy, right? But this guy was spanked by God. He was known for being very accurate, for his blessings and his curses to be very effective. Okay, so during the Exodus, when the Israelites were escaping persecution from the Pharaoh in Egypt, led by Moses, they came to a spot where they were going to cross the Jordan River when it, so this king owned territory around that area, okay? And there was millions of these Israelites that were camped out by the river getting ready to cross it. And so this king had seen the mass of people coming, parked, camped out, whatever. What is a rave? I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm getting nervous. This is the king's mentality. So what does he do? He summons this prophet to come see him and speak to him, because this king was so much in fear that he wanted the Israelites to be cursed. So when this prophet Balaam got the word from the king, he told the king, let me do my thing, let me do my magic, let me get my crystal ball, whatever. Let me talk to God and see what he says before I move on this. So he did. He talked to God. And God said, don't be effing around with my people, you're going to find out. And that was that. Because as a prophet, we do use things like tarot cards and other things that help us interpret the message to give to you properly, right? Because God works in mysterious ways, and he communicates us, to us, through us, by us, for us, in many, many different ways. Okay, he uses people, he uses things, he uses music, he uses TV, like, you name it. If he can get you to notice that, he's going to put that message in there. Okay? So, now this prophet guy returns to the king and says, listen, I can't do it, homie. You're on your own. The king was mad. He was getting freaked out. Rah, 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 rah. And he was like, Linda, listen, Linda. It's not going to work. Okay? So then the king was begging him, I will give you everything. I'll give you all this gold. I'll give you all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Yakety yak. Whatever. The guy was like, no. But for some weird reason, this prophet guy, Balaam, had this weird empathy feeling for the king. So he basically helped the king devise a plan. So here's the fine line. This is how this prophet got spanked by God. This guy helped the king, Balak, devise a plan so the Israelites can curse themselves. So they got invited to this little party, we'll say, in town. Trying to keep it modern, And so, what? There was food offerings, dinner that was blessed to the favor of the idols. Okay, it could be some statue or false gods, things like that. So the Israelites ate that, so they were ingesting that energy. Okay, fornicated. And that was how they devised this trick against the Israelites to curse themselves, because the Israelites have their set of rules. Okay, the 10 Commandments were written on 2 sapphire stones. And then Moses said, here's the 5 books, pop. These are basically the law, the rules, whatever. And you all gotta follow these, okay? Especially when you're a child, they're gonna implement that on you. So then those rules of being kind and nice and all those other things, I'm gonna make another video about that, because I think it's a little contradictory of how the Jews pronounce what they say is their rules, but then they do something completely different. But nonetheless, that's how they got cursed. Okay, and when God found out, boom, comes war. And that prophet ended up losing his life because God was so mad at him, because God told him, don't you be messing with my people or telling anybody else to. So humbly the guy was, okay, fine, I won't. But then the king's pressure, see where I'm going? See how I'm fitting all this in? The king's pressure got to him where he thought that this prophet could manipulate God's will. God, I didn't curse them. They cursed themselves. God knows that's bullshit, because he helped the king make this plan, and that was going directly against God. So these now present day tarot card readers, soothsayers, liars, manipulators, narcissists, I'm calling y'all out. It's the wrath of the Libra season, because you know why? We're gonna get a Libra full moon, and ooh, is that energy gonna be so strong? Don't try it, you little petty tricks. Stop. It's annoying at best. They will pay the price. They might be living high off the hog now, but let's get Elon Musk about it, okay? Okay, now we're on SpaceX, way up there, right? We're talking about energy here. So my words that are coming out of my mouth has a certain tone, which is a vibration. And you're gonna feel that vibration even though you ain't right in front of me to physically touch me, see me, hear me, whatever. You're collecting that energy, because you're going to emotionally first feel the energy. Then you're gonna think about the energy, and then you're gonna react to the energy. That's how it is. See? So if I was all calm and cool and I just jumped out at you like that, you're gonna feel the energy switch. And you're gonna react to that. Hi, Dubbies. Hello, Dubbies. So, perspective. Energy exchange is very, very important because it is I basically feel it's the base of existence. So when these people put these messages out to put you in this clickbait mode of, oh, well, I have a generational curse put upon me, so now I gotta find out because I'm curious, because when I read the title, because that's what it said in the title, I'm gonna have an emotional reaction to it. Scared, feared, nervous, you name it, whatever. Then you're gonna start thinking about it. It's almost like a tie. Say the heart and the mind are in a race. So now this energy, this information comes to you, human being, in disguise, because you're a spirit body, spirit person. The race is so indiscriminate that you can't tell, other than by faith and intuition, who won. Meaning, how did you get that energy connected to you to be able to now be motivated to watch the video? Because when you're reading, you're thinking, but you're thinking of the words in the alphabet that are lined up to make the title, to give you that title. So that's the thought process. That's the information intake. But what reacts is the heart first. So that is your now energy target. So then once you process, see, it's weird because I think the information, the energy gets to the heart first. You got the feeling about it. So now you sit down, you listen, now you're thinking about it. So the energy has to go somewhere and it goes to the heart. That's the collector. And then it goes to the brain, which is the interpreter, processor. And then you react, or you don't react, or however it resonates on you, right? But that is definitely something that you all need to be very vigilant and aware of your discernment. 22 o'clock. And understanding the nature of the energy and the person putting it out. Sorry, somebody's walking down the street and my dog's barking. But that exchange is very much true, and it's captivating, and it will keep you locked in like the moon to the earth. So, for those on my channel that are waiting for their zodiac sign to come up and have their video done, I haven't forgot about you guys. Of course not. You know y'all gotta wait, because it's how it is. It's coming. Hopefully you finished your assignment from the last reading, so you understand that energy is now received, translated, and then transmuted. Okay? That's why some readings keep coming up the same. Why does this message sound like it was from last week? Or why is this 2 weeks ago? And it just seems like it's a pattern of a repetitive process of reading the same energy, telling me that you haven't got it yet. That assignment is not complete, not finished. You have not done your job. You have not interpreted the message correctly to execute, to eliminate, and move on. Capiche? You get it? This is not a job for me. In that sense of 9 to 5, ooh, I'm working for the money, I work hard for the money. Bitch, you know how many videos I did last month in February? 148 videos. Did you watch all of my 148 videos? But majority of those were the shorts. Those were the inspirational, motivational, teaching you something through my clairs. So if you haven't checked it out, what are you waiting for? Hop up on my playlist, go to the shorts, and check them out. Because those are messages too. But they're not the divination kind where I'm using magic to give the interpretation. Those are messages that get put to me from God to give to you. Because remember I said he talks to you in different ways. So when me picking up on the clairs of clairvoyance and clair audio and like 5 or 7 clairs, whatever, it's not my energy, so I have to transmute that somehow. So the tool that I use is making these videos with the music, the little skit, something. Okay? Check those out too. But I just had to put this in perspective for y'all because a lot of y'all are getting sucked in like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. And you're being manipulated on purpose. And it's shameful that these people know it. Oh, you punks. You know that you're doing this on purpose to these people. These poor innocent people that you're just another victim, huh? Remember that story. Maybe you need to understand the universal laws. Maybe if you call yourself a real spiritualist, you'll look at this stuff and understand that you're putting out a message that who you are is not what you are. You don't want to test me because other people haven't failed miserably. Told you. It's coming up to be Libra full moon, and y'all that are the busters and the clowns and all that, you're going to get the wrath of the Libra. So we're going to think about the Queen of Swords with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. I'm going to run your ass over. So stop trolling people's social media profiles, baiting them with your clickbait shit, and hooking them for your paycheck. That's right, called you all out on it, because that's what you do. And I understand everybody has free will and a voice to use for however they're going to use it. But this platform that allows that intentional manipulation, because I've seen real good readers, man, and they got like 28 views in a week. So that I don't feel so bad because God's showing me that there's somebody going through it just like I am. Meaning that the minority of us that get the shaft that way by not having our good-willed messages spread across the land, they use the fear and that clickbait bullshit. Why? Because it pumps the money for this machine that we're using. I get my videos flagged because it doesn't meet ad standards. Well, fuck you, Coca-Cola, and fuck you, all these other people, because you know why? You're killing us. So why am I going to follow some shit like that? You don't dictate my life. You don't tell me what to do or how to say it. But this platform manipulates it that way. Because I'm not bringing the fear, and the fear will bring the money. Warmongers, fearmongers, hate mongers. I just read a little article saying that this platform's CEO, he probably should step down. And I think that'd be great advice. Yeah. Because my advice is golden. So, You beat me up in the comments, you go ahead and throw it right in the trash. I'm not going to read it. I might skim it, proofread it, something like that, but it's going in the trash. Okay, because this isn't trying to make you feel bad or some shit like that. It's just to give you that guidance and the heads up on the real definitions and decisions of that was weird, of what real discernment is. Okay, and even this platform tells you, if you're a YouTube channeler, copy other people's titles. That will help you get views. That will help you boost up your subscribers. What? So now you see all these readings of the same message, just worded a little differently. I'm tired of it. It's disgusting. It's just like fake after fake after fake after fake after fake. And then, ooh, there's a gem. That's a shiny one. That's a legit. So, I hope you enjoyed that for your Monday, because probably tomorrow's wording is going to be a little more fierce, and then Wednesday's wording is going to be a little more fiercer, Thursday, and then all the way down, and it's going to be just this stretch of busting the busters. That's right. Shame, I know your name. Linda, I got your number. I got your name. Okay, so maybe you want to change some stuff up here, right? Do the right thing, if you can. Some of y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. Because I hate to have to tell you what's up, and then you have to go through what's up. And then you're going to kick yourself in the ass and said, I should have listened to what was up, because now I got to go through what was up. And that is your path, my friend. That is your journey. If you choose that, that is yours. That's the coin you flipped. Because there's only two sides. One heads up is the devil. However you see it, could be God. The other side, the devil or the God, whichever left brain, right brain you're working with, okay? But that's it, heads or tails, one way or the other. Now some can float in the middle, because some people have very big jobs here on this planet to accomplish certain things, and God just doesn't do things randomly. There's a very unique and fucking awesome design, so his intent is true, and it never falls back on to be not true. So some people, hello myself, meet people, go through certain situations and experience the hard things because there's something there that needs to be willed in God's way. So God obviously uses people, places, and things to have his will observed, executed. So there are a rare few that can dance in between, but it's not their preference on the dark side. Though they might go through that dark side, they're there to bring the light to that dark. Don't you forget it. Well, my friends, I think I've chatted long enough for you. Now I get to enjoy my coffee. I will be doing a few readings today, probably 2. I know it's painful because the subscribers, y'all watching the other ones and like, wow, Billy Bob's got his reading like every day. Well, go jump on Billy Bob's channel and get sucked in, because that's not what I'm about. Okay, so for those that are standing loyal, patient, appreciate you very much so. You know that we throw this exchange in the comments. I am grateful for y'all, and I truly wish that you have a great week, because those that are going to be ready to feel the wrath will be getting that wrath. Fucking around no more, homie. Game over. Just saying. I'm a human. Well, I wear the meat suit. No. We're going to change this. We're going to change it starting today. I told you. Way back, probably last year, 6 months ago. Spirituality is part of religion, just on a higher form of it, closer to God. And when I do my stuff, it's not trying to sell you away from religion. No. I'm trying to indoctrinate you. Talking about the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine. I'm trying to put you in balance, because that is how you know thyself, then you can know God. But you have to go through Jesus. So you need Christ consciousness. And if you're not balanced, it's not going to work for you. So that's what I try to teach you, to balance those two essences of life, so that you can be one as whole, aligning to that Christ consciousness. Now you can go talk to God because you're going through Christ, and that is the Christ consciousness. Jesus was hanging out with prostitutes, murderers. He got pissed off, flipping tables. Some apocryphal texts say that he actually got mad at a little kid because the kid pushed him. So then he killed the kid. And Mary was like, "Oh no, son, you're way too strong. You already know what you can do, and we need to fix this because that's wrong." And he brought the kid back to life. But you'll never hear that story. But it is true. Along those lines. It's not verbatim, but pretty damn close. Nonetheless, my friends, thank you for your time. I'll be seeing you. Peace and pray every day. I'm out.